What is going on, every guys? Today we're gonna be talking about modern times call for modern solutions. Right. The government is the worst spender of them all. Right. They are all short-term thinkers. Their terms all are all 2 to 8 years max. Right. Like that's how long they are elected for. They've silently been debasing us through inflation, and we all know that. Ever since the U.S. got off the 1971 gold standard separation, we are starting to feel the pain now because now the debt is due. Right. Same with COVID. COVID, there was so much money printing, it was so immense that now we are starting to feel the pain right now because now the debt is due. Right, the US is in 38.5 trillion dollars worth of debt, and they literally have no plan of paying it back. So what did they decide to do? They decided to run it hot and inflate the debt away. Right, basically saying that they are gonna print back what they owe, which is low key nuts. And we have been footing the bill through inflation. And now the debt is due, so now it's gonna be more expensive than ever. Right. Precious metals have been low-key skyrocketing to all-time highs. Right. We have gold reaching 5,000. We have silver reaching 100, which is all-time highs off like ever all-time highs. Right. These are all-time highs because they are safe haven assets. That means when stuff goes down, people buy people buy these things, right? When they try to hedge against inflation, they go and buy safe haven assets like gold or silver, and now Bitcoin, right? When they run the debasement trade, that is what they buy. They are used because they're traditional assets that people have been using for thousands of years, so people trust these assets, right? Gold has always been the number one safe haven asset, and silver now being this close to second, right? But the problem with safe haven assets, the problem with precious metals, is their monetary system is based on people, right? For the value to be transacted, people still need to be involved, right? Like people need to transport the gold. People need to verify the gold and or the silver and tell you if it's real, how much the carats are worth, and how much the real value is worth. Right? People think they hold value because they are scarce assets, because they are hard to mine, they are hard to get more of. But those are all boomer assets, and those are all old school. Right? Modern times call for modern solutions. Now we have the chance, our generation, Gen Z, we have the chance to buy Bitcoin, to buy cryptocurrencies, right? Okay, let's say you don't like to buy Bitcoin, but you get okay, then you don't have to buy Bitcoin. You get to still enjoy the uses of cryptocurrencies. You get to buy tokenized gold. You get to buy tokenized version of silver, which is insane. Like that's never been heard of before, right? I believe tokenized gold is actually a really good investment if you're looking to buy into like tokenized things that other than Bitcoin, other than cryptocurrencies, and you wanna hop on the precious metal wave. You can get precious metals through Tether's tokenized gold. Okay. Next, let's talk about tokenized gold. Tokenized gold, you can get it through Tether. Tether is the issuer. They make USDT, so they now have they have XAUT, ZA US Tether, right? So one ZA UT is equals to 1 troy ounce of gold, which is stored in Swiss banks, and they link the gold's token serial number through an Ethereum smart contract. So that's how they hold the token for the gold, and that's how they give it to you, right? Holders can redeem Holders can redeem their ZA-UT for physical gold bars, typically in minimums of about 430 troy ounces. So that equals to one full gold bar. So when you have one full gold bar, you can ask for the physical version of your tokenized gold, which is cool as heck. That's why Tether is a really good company. right? They put out incredible products. So those are the two things that I would recommend looking into if you are looking for another sword to fight in this war that we're currently fighting, right? So what can you do? You can focus on staying healthy, stay fit, right? Stay mentally strong, stay mentally sane. Focus on building more streams of income to buy safe haven assets and save in it. Save in stores of value that value you, right? Stack your BTC and hold it yourself. Once you hold it yourself, you are one step closer to becoming a true Bitcoiner, to actually understanding what it's like to actually store your value yourself, right? Teach your peers and educate the youth. Bitcoin only works if mass adoption happens. If more people understand it, if more people use it and appreciate the technology, it'll be adopted a lot faster, right? And a little thing I like to do is I like to give like people little pieces of Bitcoin, a little like a little Solana. Let them get some skin in the game so that they actually have an interest in the market, right? Because once someone has just a little por- percentage of their portfolio, they end up becoming really interested and becoming checking the market very constantly, right? Which is very fun if that's what you're trying to do, if you're trying to introduce your peers. Well, that was just my little rant on what I think are really good two options of moving your money with. I hope you guys like it. If you guys didn't like it, please comment and tell me what you don't like, what you disagree with, so that we can see where you're coming from, right? Hopefully you guys like it. Like and subscribe. We're gonna do more episodes weekly. When this gets big enough, we are gonna start doing live and doing live Q&A. So that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have beautiful conversation, fun conversation with live chat. That's gonna be sick. I can't wait for that. And yeah, I love you all. Keep stacking your BTC, keep stacking your money, and keep it going.